doing today? I hope that you're doing amazing and fantastic and wonderful. Nice to see you again if you just watched my wrap up, because this is my last day of summer and I'm trying to do all of the things. I could be resting and relaxing and reading, but nay, there is no rest for the wicked. And Cleo's here, as she should be. I know you guys miss it when she's not here. I promise you guys, I do not set her up. She has her own personality of things. So, I discussed in my wrap up that the summer was not necessarily my best reading months. My best reading month was February, the shortest month of the year, and I read like 21 or 22 books. So here's hoping that I'll get a lot read even though I start back at work tomorrow. There is a lot of traveling with my job, so I'm in the car a lot, and because I've got like 8 schools, and so I travel a lot between my sites, which means I have a lot more audiobook time than like when I'm here at home and I'm, you know, watching Grace and Frankie, which I feel very Frankie-esque in my overalls today. If you've been following me on Instagram, you know that I am obsessed with the way Frankie dresses. I digress. I am going to share with you guys the potential hopefuls that I am going to be reading in August. I do have a lot of these in audiobook form as well, because you guys know that I have no self-control and I purchase things in multiple formats. I really just love supporting authors and making sure that they continue to write the books that I absolutely love. So, the very first book that I'm excited to be reading is The 7-Year Slip. Now, you guys did vote for me to read this while I was in Denver, but I was not able to get it read while I was there because it was a lot of conventioning and walking and all of the networking things that adults have to do during a convention. But The 7-Year Slip is by Ashley Poston, and I'm really excited to read this because it gives me the Lake House vibes, because our main character is moving into, I believe, her aunt that has passed away, and she is moving into her late aunt's apartment and finds a strange man sitting in his kitchen. Little does she know that they're 7 years apart in timeline. She's 7 years ahead of him. And I mean, that's all you really have to tell me, really. That's really all you have to tell me. I'm gonna go back and forth between books that I own physically and books that I own digitally, okay? The next book that I'm going to read is book 8 in the Bake Shop Mystery series, which is Till Death Do Us Part. And I am so excited because this one has my heart, and I'm not gonna tell you why. You have to read it with me, okay? You just have to read it with me. But I'm very excited. There is a wedding in this one, and I am all for it. We've been waiting 8 books for this, and I'm very excited about it. Then I am also reading The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I had started this one, and I was only about 40 pages into it, and then it was just really difficult for me to pick up a physical book instead of an audiobook. Audiobook's just been where I'm thriving lately. So The Only One Left is basically about a woman who is a stay at the house nurse. She's in-house help, and she I guess is in a stumbling block in her career, and she is given a task to watch a woman who no one else will want to watch because they're afraid that she has killed her whole entire family. And it just sounds really good. At 17, Lenora Hope hung her sister with a rope, stabbed her father with a knife, took her mother's happy life. It wasn't me, Lenora said, but she's the only one not dead. And I've just been really into thrillers. I've been into like really different types of books lately. I am reading Marigold's Mischief and Murder. I was kindly sent this by the author, and it is my when I'm feeding Nick at bed book. I've been reading it on my phone. I think I'm about 50% in, so I should be able to finish it soon. But I am enjoying it. Our main character is helping one of her best friends and someone that she has a crush on since childhood start his sort of like, it's almost like a boys and girls club in their small town. She sees that he and another man, Justin, have a fight about something, and then the next day Justin is found stabbed by her in the empty shell that is supposed to be the Boys and Girls Club. We do have a hunky detective as well, which, you know, I'm not mad at. I'm always okay for that. I am currently listening to The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood because I loved Theoretically so much. Man, this was a 2021 Book of the Month Club pick. So it's been a while since I have picked this up, and it's been on my TBR for a while, but now that I'm into this STEMinist romance, I think I'm like over 40% done with the book. I have it on audio as well, and I am absolutely loving it. When a fake relationship, I'm so into fake relationships, between scientists meets an irresistible force of attraction, it throws one woman's carefully calculated theories on love into chaos. And it's giving me all the vibes. I love it so much. The next book that I am reading is for the Genre Gurus book club that we have. It's Snow Crash, and it just seems like a fun, quirky kind of book, and I don't really know a lot about it because we like vote with each other, and so I'm excited about that. I am also hoping to do the audiobook for Fairy Tale by Stephen King. I've only read like 1 or 2 other Stephen King books. Like I think I've only read one, Elevation by Stephen King, and that one was weird and quirky. And this one, I'm also getting weird and quirky vibes. It says, a 17-year-old boy who inherits the key to a parallel world where good and evil are at war, and the stakes could not be higher for that world or ours. I mean, yes, please. Please, please, please. Thank you very much. I have 2 other books on my TBR. One is The Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling. I am doing a reread for me, but a first read through for my husband, I believe, for the Harry Potter series. And so I'm hoping to listen to that one as well. Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite Harry Potter book because he finally has family. And it just, my heart is just all there for it. And then last but certainly not least is the Cozy Escape Book Club pick for August, and we are reading 2 Part Sugar, 1 Part Murder, and we've got some cozy companions in that book. So yeah, I have a lot of books. I've got, let me see, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books that are on my TBR for August. Now I did read 9 last month, but I'm gonna travel a lot more, so I could read a lot more than this, but we shall see. What are you excited to read in August? Are you guys still in the summer kind of mood, so you're reading like summer reads, or are you so flipping tired of this gross weather and reading more things fall? Because I also want to read more things fall. Like the high without the humidity, or like the thing, is 102 today, but with the heat index it will probably be close to like 112 or something here in Oklahoma. But I digress. Thank you so much for chatting with me today. That's the end of this chapter of Courtagonist. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time guys, happy reading. Bye.